So stand up, say hello. It's because of you that Naeem is here tonight. And Naeem has graciously said that he's going to give the talk. I think a little different than what I heard, but I was really impressed. It was both full of great information and at the same time very personable. So with that, I know you have a self-introduction slide in here, so I'm going to leave it to you. They're here to hear you.
Thanks, Tom. Thank you all for coming. And despite the venue change, you're all here, so this is good to see. Confusion was not caused after all. So my name is Naeem Zafar. I'm electrical engineer by training. And so I did 6 startups. I was involved with 6 startups. One of them did go public. So I was 10 years, I was chip designer, system designer, engineer, and 10 years in marketing. Then I was CEO of 3 different companies, including a Korean company, an Israeli company, and a Texas company. And about 4 years ago, I started to teach at Berkeley Business School, where I teach entrepreneurship and innovation right now. So every day, as my day job, other than teaching, is really working with entrepreneurs. So every day, I'm advising some people or strategy or how to start up, how to get funded, how to get ready for funding. So having done all that stuff, I've been synthesizing, and that is sort of the purpose of my life this point, is to spread the Silicon Valley DNA to all emerging economies when people need to understand why Silicon Valley clicks. So it's a very interesting topic. But tonight, I'm not going to talk about why Silicon Valley clicks. Today, I just want to share with you, after talking to hundreds of entrepreneurs, I synthesized a 7-step method of how to go about starting a company or thinking about starting a company. Because I deal with so many people who have ideas, they jump at it the wrong way, they spend a lot of time and energy, and at the end of the day, they're often met with this disappointment. How can they think about starting a company slightly differently to improve their probability of success? So that's the focus. So please go ahead and jump up and interrupt me and ask questions. Since I teach at business school, I have plenty of practice how to answer a question, get the lecture done on time. So don't be shy, because sometimes you forget your question at the end. So what is entrepreneurship? To me, this is an interesting definition. It's the pursuit of an opportunity with the resources you do not yet control. Now, this is more profound than it appears, because it's a different mindset. If you're a big company like Adobe, you want to start some new activity, you do some market research, you hire a firm, you have a PR firm. But as an entrepreneur, you have $1.50 in your pocket. So you have to think completely differently how to pursue this opportunity. You can afford to do a market research. So it requires a different kind of a mindset to pursue it. So the 7-step process, which I am going to sort of talk about today briefly. The first one is, are you really an entrepreneur? Because not everybody has to be. I mean, it's perfectly okay to not to be an entrepreneur, but yet enjoy working in a startup company. So what is entrepreneur anyway? What does it look like? Or she looks like? That's what we're going to spend a little bit more time talking about. And the second one would be, how do you go about finding a problem? Most people I meet, they're a solution looking for a problem. And that's no good. And once we have found that, then we need to figure out the customer discovery method and find out how you're going to look different to other people, that's positioning, or how will you make money, that's called business model. So these are the 7 topics. So I'll spend a few minutes on each, but I also have an ebook which I wrote which covers this topic. So if you forget to take notes, you can download the ebook. Since I still haven't had time to build the shopping cart, is free because I don't know how to charge for it. That's my project for next month. I'm definitely doing that. So first thing is, how long does it take? Because most people get excited to say, all right, I got a startup idea, great idea, 3 of us are coding away in the garage, we should be up and running in 2 months. And chances are, yes, you may be up and running in 2 months, but honestly, you have to do some homework. You have to really think about it. Do people really want this? Do they want this in black? Maybe they want this in purple. There's a lot of clarity which you need before you get started. That homework can take anywhere from 2 to 6 months, depending on the complexity of what you do. And then probably there's another, whatever, 2 to 8 months to build the product and figure out team, figure out some funding, some bootstrapping. And by the time you launch the product and get ready to build it, it could be anywhere from 6 months for a Web 2.0 company to 3 years for a semiconductor company. So here's the point. If you're about to give up 6 months to 3 years of your life, most of your savings, and your girlfriend will leave you.
Oh yeah.
And I say that for women entrepreneurs also, because boyfriends are too stupid, they'll hang around. It's a girlfriend who leaves you. So this is a long time. Are you sure you want to do this? So this question that does it make sense is not to convince investors, it's not to convince anybody, it should to convince you. Because you're about to journey across the desert. You need to have the clarity before you start, because halfway in the desert you'll say, what am I doing this for? And then it'll be kind of very costly to go back. So do this homework, to spend the 2 months upfront so you have clarity. Why are you doing it? And what would it take to get there? So, why do people do, when I was younger, I used to think you do that so you make $1 million and then you retire for free. Well, that's when I was 21. You realize at my age, first of all, that doesn't mean you can retire at all. And B, most likely you're not going to make $1 million. So really you have to change the mindset. You do it because it's fun. You do it because you work with probably some of the smarter people, more driven people who you'll come across. Like people in this room. You won't be here 7 o'clock on a Thursday night if something else is not driving you. You could be watching TV right now, but you're not. So it's a different kind of people. And so reward is really the journey. Because very few of us will make enough to retire at early age. We'll have an interesting life. But that is really the reward. That's the reason we do it. I mean, I couldn't do it any other way. It would be too boring. And primarily, my one reason why I do this, because as an entrepreneur, we make the rules. We make the rules. There are no rules to follow. I don't have to fill out a paperwork to get myself a new laptop. Or to, take Tuesdays off for the next 1 year. You can do that. So the reason you can get to make your own rules is the fun part. That's why you do it. But realize that once you decide to become an entrepreneur, everybody you run into will tell you, are you crazy? You still doing this stupid thing? It's been 1.5 years. Your mother will look at you and say, I wasted all the money for you for college. You still trying to do that startup thingy, whatever that is? Why didn't you get a job? Are you resilient enough to fight back? Are you resilient enough to say, I have a conviction, I must pursue this? So you need to have that personality. If you don't, you have self-doubt, or you don't have a strong conviction. So everybody you consult with, they give you some advice, and you sort of get swayed in this direction, then you're a rudderless dinghy. That's not good. Entrepreneurs are kind of stubborn. They have a strong conviction. Now, it doesn't mean that they cannot change their mind and reconstruct their thought process, but they need to have certain stubbornness to be able to continue to sail forward. So you ask yourself, one thing I ask people is that you have to be comfortable living in this